me too. Ugh. February 4th, 2016. Dear Jack, you know those days when you just can't love someone, anyone, no matter how hard you try? Yeah, well, I've been experiencing one of those days, only it's drawing itself out. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's this guy, and you know, we started talking, and we kind of hit it off. I mean, had things in common. But keeping in mind, up until this point, I had only ever really seen this guy once or twice in the hallways at school. Kind of why I was a little freaked out when I got a message from him that one random night. Let me back up. It was Thursday night maybe, sitting in my room, 7 o'clock. I was tired, everyone was. School was transitioning into that hectic phase, and my phone went off. I was expecting an email from Sephora alerting me to new winter collections of eyeliner, or my fresh set of pins from Pinterest. That's basically my life right now. And so I opened it, very disappointed that it was a message. Facebook, a text, I can't even remember. But I didn't know who it was, so I finally, after a little bit of digging and research, put 2 and 2 together that this was the guy, like I said, that I'd only recognized from the hallways of school. So me being me, I sat there for 5 minutes trying to figure out what a simple hey meant. My initial thought was WTF, to be honest. So finally, we talked a little bit, and you know, fast forward a few weeks. So the guy and I had been talking, and I did eventually get his name. We'll call him Alex for our purposes. Alex and I got to know each other better. I discovered that, like myself, he also really loved music, and also like myself, he really enjoyed arts. So, you know, we talked and became really fast friends. Now, nothing seemed particularly odd at this point. I mean, I just thought he was being nice and wanted to make a new friend. Until I got a message from someone else a couple days later. And it was from a friend that, you know, he's a really great guy, but you kind of want to slap him sometimes because he doesn't have a filter, you know? Anyway, we'll call him Matt. So, you know, Matt reveals to me the real ulterior motives of Alex. I knew there had to be something. And Alex, it seems, had developed a thing for me. Now I was shocked. I mean, I literally couldn't even understand. And not in that white girl like, oh my god, I literally can't even. But like a dumbfounded way. Up until he had messaged me, I never even talked to him. So, you know, a few weeks went by, I just kind of kept it to myself, and finally one night I was sitting in my room, hanging out with, let's see, where is she here? Adele 25, my obsession. Anyway, just, you know, kind of belting out the lyrics to Hello, trying not to make anybody cover their ears too much. And I get a message, figured it was Alex, opened it, it was Alex. We'd been talking pretty much every day at this point. We never ran out of things to talk about. Amazing, really. And so I opened it, and he just admitted to liking me. Like, he just came right out and said it. Like, when are boys so bold? Enlighten me, please, I really don't know. And so I kind of already knew, so I just kind of went along with it and played the role of the shocked female perfectly, to a T. So, you know, we just kind of kept plugging along, and I avoided a response that involved me lying about feelings for him. So, you know, yeah. And he's a really great guy. He really is. And maybe at the beginning I saw something between us. Maybe a little spark, but nothing ever really came out of it. And it's not because he was so different that it would be a pointless relationship. It's just, okay, I see myself as an extroverted person. Outgoing, not afraid to go places, do something, be someone. And Alex, you know, Alex just wasn't. He couldn't be what I needed him to be. Now call me stupid, tell me I have high expectations. I probably do, I read a lot of books, okay? So, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to hurt him in any way. I never intended for that to happen. Maybe it's my age. Maybe I have no clue what love is outside of Romeo and Juliet, which really wasn't that great of a love story. And, you know, I guess my heart just made a decision, and my brain kind of missed that in the heart and brain newsletter, you know? So, I guess I'm kind of at a loss for words here, because he and I, we still talk, and I still haven't told him how I feel. I mean, that's kind of really reflecting on the procrastinator in me, you know? And I feel like I owe it to him to tell him, I really do, but I just can't find the words to tell him in a way that would make him understand that, okay, here comes the cliche, it's not you, it's me. But, you know, in my case, it really is me. I just can't handle the idea of being strapped down and buried with obligation to another person. That thought scares me. I need to be out there doing things, not hindered by someone that is just gonna make me feel like I'm the one out of place, like I don't belong in my own skin. So, I guess, lesson learned here, that next time a boy just kind of randomly messages you, don't even try.